It is a sad day, as today is Liben's final day with us here. Not gonna miss him at all, but he did give us some pretty nice resources and Primo Gems, mostly the Primo Gems. I'm sorry, Liben, but I only cared about you for your Dragon Balls and your Primo Gems. Those are the only things I cared about. We do have only a couple days before 4.4 drops. 3 days. Yeah, it'll be 3 actual days by the time you guys watch this. I got 190 summons. I do wish I got Chevy, but maybe I'll get him on, or get her on, you know, Cloud Retainer's banner. I almost said her name, and I cannot say her name, because I think it's like Xianyun, or what is Xianyun? I don't know. It's like Xiangling, and then like not Xiangling.
What?
Xianyun, or whatever. I can't say her name. I don't know how to say her name, but I just will refer to her as the one who knows. What was her thing? She has a thing that's like the one who, or something like that. I can't remember right now. I don't know why I can't remember, but yeah, honestly, I am kind of excited for her, but at the same time, the Ito not actually being buffed, as you know, his last attack being a non-charge or not plunge attack, you know, that does kind of kill my vibe. It's not really that big of a nerf, considering I have C2 Ito and he does more charge attacks than he ever finishes his combo. He like finishes his combo once at C2, right? But I was hoping that we would get some sort of buff. I don't know how big Cloud Retainer's buff is going to be, but we'll have to see. I hope it is decently big to where it actually influences some characters. As, you know, like Diluc could make a comeback, honestly. You know, you have Diluc, Furina, and then Cloud Retainer on a team, and then maybe you run someone else, right? And you just have plunging attack Diluc, because Furina should apply enough Hydro to the point where you will be infused. I don't know. Actually, he might not. I'm just going to assume that Diluc's plunging attack gets infused with Pyro. So he might actually be good. Like, he might legitimately be like one of the better characters in the game, which I will probably need to actually build him for once, like for one time. I may have C4 Diluc, but honestly, does C6 even like help him? Yeah, his C6 doesn't even help him, because I'm gonna imagine that you're gonna want to just use Hydro, or not Hydro, because I'm gonna imagine that you just want to use as many plunging attacks as possible and just try and get as much, like, you know, maybe you need to do combos in between, but I don't think C6 even matters, honestly.
What did it cost?
Everything.
And then we also probably have Furina's rerun coming up, honestly, and also Nevi's rerun and Risley's rerun. So 3 characters that honestly are really good characters. I am, you know, like, I got it summoned for Risley, right? But like C1 Nevi would be pretty good, like, and also C2 Furina. C2 Furina fixes my only issue with Furina, and that's the fact that she needs a team-wide healer. Because with C2 Furina, you legitimately can just use Bennett as your healer, right? And you can get Furina's buff. Otherwise, then it's just worth running Kazuha over Furina in that case. Every single time, like, when you can't get Furina's buff, her entire buff, I just imagine that it's better to run Kazuha. I could be wrong for certain characters, like, I mean, Risley, probably. I mean, you don't want to run Furina with Risley at C1. It's just such a bad combo. I mean, I say that. You want to, you can, but, like, I just wouldn't. You know, I'm kind of worried that, you know, Cloud Retainer might be a little overrated, because a lot of people, you know, I saw a lot of the Furina guys be like, oh yeah, we can't wait for, you know, Cloud Retainer, right? She's gonna be a healer, she's gonna be great, she's gonna let everybody do all of her stuff. But like, guys, she's just a healer for, like, I feel like 90% of the characters, and that's still, like, you know, my entire reason why I don't like Furina is the fact that, you know, you run her and then you have to run just a healer.
No. Wait.
The reason why Baiju and Mika are her 2, like, best characters to be ran with is because Mika gives 60% crit damage to physical characters, and then Baiju is also buffing Aggravate, Bloom, literally all of the reactions that he's a part of. He's also buffing that, right? And then he's also giving interruption resistance, which is a big thing for certain characters, right? So I'm gonna have little faith in, you know, Cloud Retainer's ability to actually seriously fix the issues that I have with Fiorina. I think for certain characters, it might work, you know? For certain characters, maybe it will work. But I'm not so sure that it's gonna be literally... I don't know, honestly. Ito might be better off now just doing plunge attacks rather than actually comboing with his, you know, AoE like hits. Stupid! I honestly don't know who like actually is gonna get buffed with her plunging attack, because like very little characters, people have been talking about Diluc, you know, Xiao, he'll be buffed, but I mean, do you want to run like what? You're gonna have to run Farazan, you're gonna have to run Cloud Retainer, and then you're gonna have to run Fiorina. If you, I mean, you don't have to run Fiorina with, you know, Cloud Retainer, you know, but there's so few characters that organically do plunge attacks that it's kind of like, well, how good is this actually gonna be? Like Kazuha and Xiao are the only two characters that I'm like confident use their plunge attacks on a decently like regular basis. Like no other character uses that, so we're gonna have to see a lot of characters that don't have infusion, because like let's look at Yoimiya, right? She doesn't have infusion. Who knows how Yoimiya is gonna work. And then we also can come over here and we can look at plunge attack. Hu Tao's only got 116% scaling. I have a feeling that her charge attacks are gonna hit harder. I don't know, maybe, you know, her buff is gonna go crazy, but that is almost, or that is over double, no, almost, no, over, yes, big brain, over double the scaling for her charge attack compared to her plunge attack. It takes less time for her charge attack to do that. It does, you know, stamina, and, you know, I think you do probably get a bigger AoE with Hu Tao's charge attack, but like I said, like, there's just so little characters that I think are gonna seriously benefit from this. Like, who is actually, like, give, you know, theorize in the comments, you know, everybody. We'll figure out some characters that maybe will work, because I'm gonna need some characters to actually test her on, because otherwise she's just a healer, guys.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too pessimistic, but I feel like she's literally just a healer. I don't get why people are like, oh, she's gonna be amazing for Fiorina, you know, once, you know, the Cloud Retainer comes out, you're gonna not be able to say, you know, Fiorina's restricted at all. No, I'm overplaying the Fiorina mains a little bit, but people have been waiting for this character, and people think that this character is going to, you know, basically be like the best character for Fiorina, and it's just gonna be all sunshine and rainbows, when in all reality we have Jean. All right, like, I don't know how easy it will be to swirl the right element. Maybe it's easier, right? Because maybe Cloud Retainer can just use an E skill, swirl the right element, cool, does amazing, right? But yeah, I think Ayaka, do we do Melt Plunge Ayaka?
Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
Is that what we're doing? Because I'm pretty sure, hold on, I am, that high live. I am pretty sure that Ayaka has a cryo plunge attack. I'm pretty sure on this. Yeah, her sword goes blue. So Ayaka is gonna be a melt plunge attack character, guys. Are you excited? Are you excited for melt plunge attack Ayaka? What is her plunge attack multiplier? Let's see. Wow, that's bad. All right, so you are barely gonna be useful. Bro. Melt plunge Risley, man? Huh? Guys?
Why are you the way that you are?
I don't know, man. I'm not too confident that we're gonna look at some character and like it's gonna be like, oh my god, all the puzzle pieces are coming together. I feel like Fiorina really is just getting an animo healer, and like they are buffing like some of the weirdest attacks. Jean, we have Jean. Like, the only benefit I see to Cloud Retainer coming out is possibly easier particles or something, and then also maybe better energy. But then energy here, you have 20% energy, and then you also have, you know, like the burst, which is only what is their cost? It is an 80 cost burst, so maybe, I don't actually remember what, maybe it's her skill that heals. I don't know which one heals, but maybe if her healing is tied to her burst, because I've forgotten, maybe it's easier to do it like that and you don't need to use the burst. I've honestly got no idea. So I guess I turned this video into me just talking about, you know, being a doomer on Cloud Retainer, but maybe she will prove me wrong, you know, maybe. But I have a feeling that she won't. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.